Hi there, how's it going? Are you good? Great. Alright, so here we have earbuds by Tronsmart. These were the last ones that I tested out, sort of reviewed on the channel. Apollo Air. So when I last tested these, what I did was I showed an EQ setting that I made when I used these to make these sound a little more normal, a little less bassy. They are quite bassy with these tips. I also changed the tips. So these tips also change the sound profile of the earbuds. They sound different to these tips. So the EQ settings that I set for these needed to be changed again. These result in a little more of a flatter response. So yeah, I've basically been using these since I got them, and I'm pretty happy with them. Now, I've got something else. This. Now these are the Apollo Air Plus, and there's a few differences between them. So let me just first point those out. All right, so the first difference, aptX Adaptive. aptX. Black, white. That was a joke. Turn them around. So there's a lot of features right here, but I'm just going to point out the differences. In-ear detection. These don't have that. And then we hair in my mouth. These don't have that. Convenient wireless charging. These don't have that. So if you've got a charging mat, let's pretend this is a charging mat. Let's pretend these are this. You can just put it on there and it'll start charging. Also with this, you get a storage bag. All right, so now let's see if I can open this up as cleanly as I did this one in that video. So the way I did it was I went like this, slid that across there like that. Nope, already that's not clean. And then I went like that. Turned it. Did I turn it? I don't remember. And then just keep doing that. And then the plastic wrapping came off as though it was two halves put together. But this time it didn't. That was very bad. All right, screw that. Let's just open this up. How did we open this up last time? Pull it. Pull. Nope. Push. Nope. Ah, yeah, magnetic. All right, so like I said, I work out when I wear these. Well, not these, the other ones. And they've never fallen out of my ears. Some people are afraid that these will fall out of their ears. I could pretty much go for a run, and I could guarantee these will not fall out of my ears. The only thing is I don't run, because I have nothing to run from. However, I do listen to a lot of metal music. I'm not a headbanger, but I could, and these still wouldn't fall out of my ears because I use the right size tips. Anyway, let's take these out and take a look at what we have. That there is the case. We have the earbuds themselves. Probably going to be a little difficult to see, but these have sensors on them to detect when they're in your ears or not. Then underneath this we have, looks like maybe some reading material. Bedtime storybook, wedding invitation, warranty card, instructions. All right, we've got a charge cable, and it looks as though we have an extra pair of tips in here. What is behind door number 2? Some sweets for the kids, and the carrying case, which is nice. The other one didn't have one. Nope, we have 2 extra pairs of tips. Alright, so we'll put Mr. Clownface back, and if you don't know what I'm talking about that. Okay, so what I'll do now is give these a charge and then test them out. Don't know if there's going to be much of a sound difference between these and the other ones, but I'll figure it out. Alright, so I tested these out for a short while and they sound quite similar to the other ones. So what I did was I took the other ones and put them in my ears, and then I went back to these, and then I did this. So left ear, right ear, and yeah, they sound quite similar. What I'm going to do now is put these on charge because the battery died on them, and I will be using these whenever I work out. There's music playing through these right now. I'm not too sure how that happened. Paused. Also, these tips. I know anytime I mention these, I always get asked, so I thought I'd show them. These are Deconi memory foam tips. I've just given them a wash. As you can see, they are still wet. But yeah, they work great. Just thought I'd mention those because I always get asked about them anytime I do mention them. Also, the person that speaks through these, the accent is nice. So that has been these Apollo Air Plus by Tronsmart. I will catch you in the next one. I've just noticed these look like pills.